Hey, today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of living here in South San Francisco. Whether you are looking to be on the west side of El Camino Real, in Westboro, Burry, Brentwood, Avalon, Sarah Highlands, or Winston Manor, or on the east side in Sunshine Gardens, Sign Hill, Terra Bay, or closer towards the downtown in South City. It will be specific to 2022 as the city is going through many changes. Let's jump into it. My name is Wilson and I make videos on what it's like to live, eat, work, sleep, and play in San Mateo County, specifically today in this video in South San Francisco. So if you're looking to learn more about San Mateo County and the San Francisco Bay Area specifically, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you are thinking about making a move to San Mateo County or nearby, reach out to me. Now let's dive into the pros of living here in South San Francisco. Pro number one, the Mediterranean climate and the mild weather. It's never too hot, it's also never too cold. You won't experience the four seasons, and also at its height, you'll probably get to experience 70 and sometimes 80-degree Fahrenheit weather. And during the cold weather, it doesn't dip much lower than the mid-40s. And pro number two, the convenience and proximity to San Francisco, which is about 20 to 30 minutes away up north, and also the proximity to Silicon Valley, Santa Clara, which is about 30 to 45 minutes down south. If you want to go to wine country to Napa, it's a little over an hour away. And if you want to ski or snowboard, you can go to Lake Tahoe, which is about 3.5 hours away. The convenience and proximity to all of these locations within a couple hours makes South City a great place to live. Pro number three is the affordability to live in the Bay Area. Relative to the rest of San Mateo County, it's one of the cities that have a lower barrier to entry for the cost per square footage and for a single family home. Of course, there's condos and townhomes as options as well. And if you have questions about housing specifically, definitely reach out. And pro number four is the city's progressive approach on development and improvements. Some active civic projects include the Caltrain station improvement, and also a community civic center that they're building on El Camino. Active commercial community projects include a third Safeway for the city at the south side of the western part bordering San Bruno. Now let's talk about the cons of living in South San Francisco. Con number one is the occasional cold and foggy weather. Now, if you also have lived in San Francisco or have visited, you'll notice that the western side of the city sometimes tends to be colder, where you'll see Carl the Fog, as we call it, and that actually stretches down south to South San Francisco as well. About 1/3 of the time, you're gonna experience cloudy or foggy weather in South San Francisco. Con number two is the proximity to the SFO airport, where occasionally you'll experience the international flight path where planes are flying overhead. And if you are sensitive to noise, South San Francisco might be a city that you're gonna wanna shy away from if you don't want to hear the commercial activity. Con number three is the affordability, because affordability is relative. It's still one of the more expensive places to live in all of the United States. The median household property is going to cost $1.6 million. And yes, as much as it is more affordable in South San Francisco, entry-level median price for a home is still $1.1 million. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. If you're considering a move to South San Francisco or the Bay Area in general, make sure to get in touch with us. My information is below. We'd love to hear your questions and feedback. And if you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share it with a friend. Comment below with a question if you have one. And until the next one, thank you so much.